Hi friends, this is RAJASEKHAR Reddy. In this video, we will develop a small Spring application by using XML file. We are not using any annotations here. First of all, I am creating a project, select file, new. By using maven, we are going to develop that Spring application. Click on next. Select your internal and your quick start. After that, click on next. Give your package name. Learn to success and here give your application name Spring Hello World. This is my application name. Group ID here we need to give the package name and artcraft ID is the project name. After that click on finish. It takes a little bit time. Once the project structure is ready, then we will continue. In the status bar you can see it is downloading the dependencies from central repository to local repository. So that's why it takes a little bit time. After that, in order to work with Spring, we need to add the jar files. Double click on the form.xml file. Here go to form.xml and form.xml tab. After that, go to Google and search for Spring Context Maven. Spring Context Maven. After that, open this link. Select any version. I'm selecting 5.0.2. Copy. Go to Eclipse. In the dependencies, here we need to paste. Control Shift F to format. After that, save it. Once we save, the required jar files are downloaded from the central repository to local repository. It is downloading. So once our project is ready. In the down, you will see in the markers tab we are getting one problem. Build path specifies execution environment. Some message we are getting. There are no JL installed in the workflow that are strictly compatible with. Then we need to add here one where I am selecting Java important compiler plugin. Open it. I'm going to use here 1.8 Java JDK, so that's why I am adding it in the form.xml file. Copy this plugins, and we need to paste it in the form.xml file. And the root tag is project. Under root tag, create one more by build. Inside build, we need to paste here Control R, Control Shift F, Control S. Save it. Once we downloaded here, in the JS plugin will change to 1.8. Let's see here. Still it is downloading the JS 1.8 from central repository to local repository. Previously we added the Spring dependencies, Spring context dependencies, and we add the dependencies in the form.xml file. All the required jar files are downloaded. You can see here in this maven dependency folder. Why it's taking a time to download? Here it's downloaded. Select the project, right click, select maven, update project. Once we're done in this one, everything will be alright. Your error message will go. See, your Java 1.8 is applied. Once we have done this, go to SRC. Here we need to work with an XML file now, so that's why select this SRC main Java folder, right click, new, source folder, create the folder name as a resource, otherwise do one thing, remove this resource folder, right click, select the SRC folder, new, other, select a Spring Bean configuration file, search for Spring Bean configuration file is there, select it, click on next, give the Spring Bean configuration file name. I am giving it as spring.xml, after that click on finish. Let's wait for a minute. I will increase the font size, preferences, font, text font, edit, bold, some 14 I am giving. Once here our Spring Bean configuration file is ready, then we need to develop one class. Our already package is there. app.java is our main class. Here we need to give one Bean class we need to develop. Select that package, right click, class. I am developing the class name as student. Bring class as student. Click on finish. Inside I am give some instance variables as provide, integer, private integer, some student roll number. I am giving as roll number, and one more instance variable private string name. So variables I am writing. After that, right click here, source, generate getters and setters, select all, okay. Select all, okay. Here I am going to write one constructor. Zero parameterized constructor. I am writing here simple sysout to check whether object is really created or not. Student object is created. Student object is created. I am generating a toString method also. Right click, source, generate toString. Click OK and save it. Go to app.java. There is a predefined class is there which will access that, which will create the container object. To create the container object, we need to take the implementation class of the container object. Application context is the interface. You cannot create object, so that's why we take the help of implementation of the application context class. The class name is class path XML application context. Class path XML application context is the class name, which is implementation of the application context. Give here the Spring configuration file name. We given the Spring configuration file name as spring.xml file. Spring.xml file. When we press Ctrl 1, it will give an add surplus warning. We don't want that one, so that's why I am writing here application context application context the import is one. When we ready, here I am for understanding purpose I am writing here the variable name as container container container. Once we are ready with the container object, we need to read the data from the class now, so that's why we want to container dot contain one predefined method is there which will read the which will create the object. So the which will create the object. Container dot get bean method is there. Get bean method of here it is asking class. Here, there are so many types of get bean methods are there. I am selecting to supply the class name. Class name is student dot class. Control 1 assign, it will give the student object student dot toString method I am creating. And now we created the container object. We need to close the container object. By default, the close method is not available in the application context. We need to take one more class name with child class having the close method. The class name is abstract application context. We need to take the help of this one. So that's why abstract application context of container dot close. A small spelling mistake is there. Container dot close. Save it. Go to XML file. Here we need to configure that bean by using beans is the root tag inside it. Bean having one id equal to give some name. I am giving a student only. After bean having id and class equal to student. It having properties. In order to write properties, property tag, property having name now, roll number, value. I am supplying value as some 30 I am providing. Having one more property name is name, value I am giving some Raja. After that, save it. Go to app.java. Here I am going to print. We will write this in this output. We will see the output. I am writing the student.toString method in sysout, so that's why we can see the output. Everything is ready. Select app.java, right click, run as Java application. See, student object is created. The values student, roll number 30, name equal to Raja. We are able to see the output. This is the Hello World application by using Spring. Thank you friends. Thank you for watching.